Okay, I don't know what's been going on, but something's going on with Instagram because they won't let me use my badges, and I don't know why. I haven't done anything, so as far as I know. Hello, buddy. Welcome back. Sorry I'm late. Internet is terrible right now, or technology is terrible. So, just getting to this now. Hold on. I am literally 19 minutes late. That is not good. And there's no excuse for it, really. Even though I do have an excuse, but there's no excuse for it. I am so sorry about that, guys. So today we're going to be focusing on necks, and we're going to be drawing on heads and necks, but mainly the main problem is necks. I showed this today to everyone to show me your practice anatomy work. Those of you who were curious on that. Oh no. Hold on. 1 second, guys. Turn this away. Hello, I love your work. Thank you. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Okay. Sorry about that. I just want to let everyone know that I'm sorry that I took forever to get on. I took 19 minutes to get on. For some odd reason, the computer was not cooperating with me. I don't know why, and it was really annoying. Or case may be. So today's Teach Me Tuesday. I'm gonna probably go a little over the 10. When it gets to 10, so we can make up whatever 4 hours I missed. I don't know why they turn off my badges. I don't know if they're doing maintenance. Probably that's what it is, because I know I didn't. I haven't done anything to violate, so I'm pretty sure it's just a maintenance thing. They'll probably figure it out next time. So if you want to send a badge or anything, or some form of donation, you have to go to the TikTok or Twitch. I think my Cash App is there if you want to do that, but that's your choice. But right now we're just focusing on heads and necks. So you can see my practice here. I teach you guys how to draw heads, and I'm gonna move this out of the way for a little bit, and I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. So how to draw heads. It is not as hard as you think. Well, it's only not as hard because I've been practicing right now, but like, first you make a circle. Step 1, make a circle. Make sure that when you're doing your practice, when you're doing your sketches, make sure that you're not using a really harsh color. I know I will have to use a harsh color for you guys to see what I'm trying to teach you. What app are you using? Clip Studio Paint, yes. Faces from that weird angle looking up and okay, yeah. I know that most of you can't see my very light brushes because it's hard to see. So I'm gonna try and make it my duty to let you guys see it as best as you can. Oh, sorry, this is a weird angle for you guys. This for TikTok. Okay. Oh, make sure those of you on YouTube, Twitch, guys, just let you know, I'm on YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, YouTube, Twitch, and Trovo, Instagram and TikTok. So if whatever platform you're on, you can jump to any of them, and you can still watch the stream the same. I stream every 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. every Tuesday and to Thursday, and then on Saturdays on the weekend, Saturday, it'll be pretty much from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. So I always stream 3 times a week so that you guys can see that. Oh, and yes, Eastern Standard Time. So you guys have an understanding where that is. Those of you who are on Mountain Time or specific time, if you guys know how to convert that, you can figure out where that time signature for you is. And all that great stuff. I'll try to make this easy for you guys to see. Alright, so let's get to it. So number 1, when drawing a head, you must start with a circle. We're going to use the Loomis method. The Loomis method, I think is spelled today's subject. So it's actually, we're doing heads again. Heads, HA, heads, and necks. I can't spell the X. Necks, heads and necks. So that's what we're focusing on today. I should have like a thing for this, a panel for this for every time I do this. But anyway, number one, when you're drawing your heads, because I think we should draw the head first. That's how you understand the neck. But first, you make a circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then depending on where you want your head to be facing, you make a little circle gear. I refer to it as a gear, so you have an understanding what I mean. When I call it a gear, it's because it looks like a cog. Like when you make a circle and you make the cross, it looks like a bit of a cog, like you can twist it and turn it, right? But it always has to be a cross, okay? So you have an understanding where that's going, all right? So what happens is, let's just say I want my character to look upwards, right? So I would make another circle. Let's just say I want my character to look this way, okay? Because what makes your character looks a direction with a ball is because you're making a crosshair. Because the crosshair gives you a sense of direction. The circle doesn't give you a sense of direction. It may feel like it's going somewhere because the way I sketched it, because this curve here and it looks like it's going like a certain way. That's fine, that's normal. That's why you should always never like make one circle continuously in a sense that it makes sense, right? Like that, right? And then to make it look like it's going direction, first you have to make a circle here, a circle inside that circle, and the circle has to be pretty big, but it has to stay in the confines of the circle that you just made. It can't go past that circle, okay? And now once you make the second circle inside your circle, I keep saying circle, you make your gear inside your circle here, your sphere. You then make a visor. A visor is pretty much the curvature of and make sure when you're doing the visor, you don't do a straight line or anything. You do only a straight line inside of the circle itself based on the direction it's going. So if it's going this way, you go straight like that. Because what you're doing in 3D space, you're actually cutting the circle in half. So the circle, instead of it looking like a circle, it's going to look like a chopped off cranium, or like a chopped off like bread. Think of bread. It's like a piece of bread you just cut off. So it looks more like a I can't even know what the word is, like a cut off stone, because the head is not an actual circle. It is it's more of a cylinder. It's like a weird cylinder, if that makes sense. It'll make sense. Trust me. Also, hi, I'm ready to be taught, teach. Yes, I got you. That's why I'm here. So you make the visor, curve it, make sure you're going with the form, go with the form of the drawing. So you make a circle, straight line. Once you do that, you want to find the draw line. So the second thing, you make a line here, or you make a line down in the middle here. Try to eyeball it as best as you can when you make the line down. Then you make a second line like that, and then you make a third line going down the middle of your cog. Stop where it depends on how dramatic your jawline you want it to be. You can stop it from right here and then like this, but it's gonna look kind of weird, so you have to bring it down to about the point of where the circle is, and then you kind of bend it off and then try to connect it from here. Okay, that's how you kind of make the head like look up in that sense. Okay, so that's a good way of doing it. And don't worry about it looking perfect right now. You're trying to get the idea of what I'm trying to teach you. When you do this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, it gets much easier. Sometimes I don't like putting the middle here because it always feels so kind of flat to me. That's a weird thing for me sometimes when I put the cross down, but that's just my personal preference not to put this long middle line here, because this is how I usually do it. I usually do it like this, like circle, made the outer, and then made the inner, and then like that. and then I just kind of make up the visor, the form, and then straight down. And then if I choose to, and what also reinforces this direction is that I forgot to teach you guys this. There's this curvature that curves in like this. It reinforces the chin's placement. This right here. So like this right here. Right here. See what I'm saying? So it feels more of a reinforced jawline. Like I don't even know what this is called, to be honest. And then I put down the line if I feel like it's pretty good, just to have everything kind of like shapely, and then put another line here. This part here is when you want to make sure that everything's kind of equal along. So if you want to find the hairline's always a tip higher or on the tip of the gear's head. So when you go around the circle of the head, it gives you a sense of direction. So this here is your eyebrow line, this is your hairline, so that's where you know where the hair stops when you're making your hair. You know what I'm saying? Right here in this whole section here. Because remember, to know where the hairline is, it's literally at the tip of your gear, your headgear thing. It's at the tip here. So you should always know where it is on every angle. So if I were to look at the hairline on this one, the hairline would be, I don't know, okay, that's my pen being stupid. Okay, there we go. The hairline will be here at the very tip of this. So that's how you will know. Hey, thank you for follow. I appreciate it. So I hope that was helpful to those of you who are praying. Hey yo, hey hon, hey beauty, hey hon, pink. I hope that's helpful for those of you who are trying to understand heads. So I'll try it again, because you want to get a good understanding of your heads. This is why I say do not draw this in a very dark color, because if you draw things in dark colors at the beginning, everything's going to look kind of confusing. That's why they said always draw in lighter colors. It's easier on your eyes. You can make better decisions in that sense. You don't have to, when you squint or whatever case may be, it doesn't obscure your vision of what you're trying to do. Now I'm going to make him, we're going to try to look at the head from a bottom down perspective. Always to know how to control this perspective. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Stupid. Anyway, sorry about that. So, to stay back on topic, what we're supposed to do is this. It's all about the gear. The gear is the reason why. The crosshair gear thing, this thing is our number one reason of how we know what we're looking at, where we're going. Now, it's how you draw the gear that makes all the difference. It's not just the gear and that's it. It's how you draw it. So, like, if I want this to look like if we're looking under the chin of this head, what we want to do is draw this gear in a very slanted, like an oval shape, a very slanted perspective. So if I were to draw this slantedly, like this, and then go along with the visor here, say I make a visor, and I pull out the chin. Remember, the chin goes straight down, this, and then we bring down this, and then we bring down this. Now we're looking at the chin from a bottom down perspective, because remember, this dictates what we're looking at, okay? This dictates the angle of where we're going, and it also how you draw it will tell you how dramatic and how exaggerated your point of perspective will be. Okay, we're not using the square, we're just getting the idea of the perspective, the concept of using this thing, not being super accurate with the triangles and using horizon lines. We're not doing that today. We're just getting the concept of putting the the head in perspective alongside the neck. I will get to the neck part in a bit, but if you just get this, then it will be much easier, because like, let's go back and take away all of this, right? I can draw an angle where I can be looking at the back of the head. I'll be looking at the back of the head, right? And how I do that is I'll draw the same place. Let's just say I'm looking. I think that was in my mouth. Let's just say I want to look at the back of the head from here, right? So what I would do is put the gear back here, right? And then instead of doing it from a distance, I put the gear here, like that. Okay. That's see how I just made that? Now we're looking at it from behind the back of the head. We're literally looking at the back of it in this angle. I'm not trying to be accurate right now, but I'm trying to give you a sense of what I'm doing here first before I get into the whole accuracy of things. I just want you to see what I'm talking about. So the great is like where the ear and jaw is connect. Yes, the gear. Yeah, the gear. So like where do you put the gear on the head? I refer to it as a gear. There probably is a better way, term for said point of this. So that's how you know how to deal with this. Like, it depends on where you put the gear. It depends on how you draw the gear. Now, if I draw the gear like this normally, like this, now our head not only looks different by perspective, but now it looks more normal. It looks like we're just looking from a front, from a pretty, I wouldn't say, what do you call it? Eye height, eye line, eye height. I think we're still kind of bottom down, but we're not completely under the chin. We're bottom, but we're at a more of a jawline, higher jawline, because we can't see under the neck. Okay, because for us to directly look at the nose, where it's right here, the nose, we can't see directly at the nose, or at least the bridge of the nose, if we're under the chin. Okay, because that's impossible. That's like me asking you, can you see under the chin if you're at the top of the head? That's impossible unless you have a mirror or something at the bottom of the floor, but we're not doing that. So like, if I were to ask you, where's the, like, if you're here, there's no way you can see under this chin. You just can't. You won't see under here. It'll just be like that. It'll just literally be like that. Okay, how do you get to sketch like that? Is it the size of the brush, or no, it has nothing to do with the size. Well, I'm only sketching the way I'm sketching with the brush I'm using, because I'm trying for you guys to see it. If I were to draw this the way I would, it would be a lot lighter. I would do this in a more lighter sense, like not in this color, like very light. I would go very light when I'm doing my sketches, but you guys can't see that well. I don't think you guys can see all that well. It's hard to see. That's why I'm using a darker color for y'all to see this for today's class and all that stuff. So if I wanted to make this character look down, say if I wanted to make my head look down, it's where I place the circle. So if I put the circle about here and then make the visor go here, well, that's one way to make him look down. It's kind of look odd. But if we were to look at the character from a bottom down perspective, I keep turning off because I want a better looking circle. That's why I keep doing that. It's more of like a feeling. This and then or depending on how circle. Okay, and then that, and then like that, or oop, hey, no, bad. Okay, so we put over here, and then we make another one, and then if I were to do this, I can make him look like this. Now, you can actually get away with doing this if you can put the circle here. You don't have to put so directly to the front face. That's just for dramatic effect if you want it to be so close to the because always know this, the shorter the foreshortening of the body part, the more dramatic it may look. That's the point. That's what foreshortening's for. So that's something that's important. So that's why, like this, and then that. Okay. That. The sense of direction in that sense. You know, that's one way of looking at it in that sense. Because for this to work, we have to see. Oh, and also when you're making your ear, the placement of your ear will always be in the third quarter of your ear, of your head. So it's always going to be in this in that section where I just highlighted. So no matter what angle the drawing may be, depending if you're looking at front, but if we're looking at like sideways, 3/4, where case may be, if even from the dramaticness of looking from a bottom down perspective, like this, the what's happening is that the gear will always be in the third section, the one third of the 1/4 of the ear of the pie will always be in this section. Always will be in this section. It will never be here. It will never be here or here or here or here or here. Never. It will always be here. So you always know where the ear placement is. And once you know where the ear placement, there's something you also don't. A lot of people don't know. When you make the gear, you make the cross. The ear doesn't sit right here and then like this. It does it. What it does is it does this. And really zoom in on this so you guys can see this. So it goes like this. That's how the ear is. It goes up, past, a little past. It's up, a little past like this. It doesn't. It's not directly like and like this because it's gonna look weird. It actually breaks off like this, and then. You know what I'm saying? That's how it literally is. That's how the ear is. This is a very flattened ear, but I'm just giving you a good understanding of this. That's how it works. I'm currently drawing along with you. Good. Do that. This is interesting. Yes. Correct. Has used Clipsteel Paint. Doing this heads. Okay. Thank you. Wait. Tablet is using. It's an XP pen. The pen I'm using. I don't have it up here. The pen I'm using is XP pen 2.5 monitor display. Okay, so like always remember when you're drawing your head, so I'm going to recap on this. It is a circle, then a gear, depending on where you place said gear, because if you put the gear here and you want the face to be here, then now we're looking from a very top-down perspective. We're looking at this head particular, from a top-down perspective. The other heads here are not in the same horizon line as this head. This is something solely on its own. So don't let this and this and this say, like, how can you say this is the same perspective as these four? No, these are these three. These are three independent points of view that I'm just teaching you. So these are not relevant to each other at all. What the hell? Yo, today is not my day. What is going on with Instagram? What the hell? Yo, something's going on with Instagram and it's not funny. Teach me Tuesdays. Whatever. Something's not right. It's acting very strange. I don't know if they're doing maintenance or what the case may be, but that literally stopped my stream. I don't know why. That was weird. Hold on, you know what? Great. Hold on, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Fuck, today is not my day today. I don't know what's going on. Like, Instagram started getting all roguish with me. I don't know why. And I need to get the charger because I think that's what caused the problem. It was the charger. I don't know why this happened, but they need to fix that. Hold on, let me just move this. Okay. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm so sorry. Where's this charger coming from? Oh, okay. I was like wondering where's that charger coming from. Okay, I put this in here. Okay. And then we can get this started. And we're going to go to next because that's something that's very important. That's something a lot of people do not focus on for some odd reason. They never focus on necks very much, which if you have a good foundation of the neck, you can really make your drawings look a lot more believable. This is something I can't say I'm technically struggling with, but this is something I'm going back and fixing because I can kind of tell that the way that we draw necks isn't quite accurate in the sense. I'm not even talking about the idea of anatomy. It just doesn't look convincing. That's